Yo tout le monde, on va tester le jeu gratuit sur Epic.
I can't do this anymore.
Bon,
This.
on va essayer.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
No.
Suit yourself. So, you done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you do.
I do.
And you still think you can quit?
It's a free country.
This isn't that kind of job.
I know. But, all the same, I am done.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
I'm afraid not.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on. Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of '78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Bill was sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor,
No, we could not.
so you needed my help.
You or God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Ok, bon, je vous ai passé le blabla, parce que c'était très très long pour pas grand chose. Donc j'ai passé une partie. Alors, continuons. Donc, move. Ok, donc le premier c'est déplacer le fumier. 3. Je pense que c'est ça.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now? Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
Mais je veux sortir.
You got any
Ah non, on
hobbies
va pas
yourself?
repartir dans le dialogue pendant 8000 ans, les mecs.
Well, who else am I
Non,
talking
non, mais
to?
non.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Le jeu me veut du mal.
Reading isn't a
Me veut du
hobby.
mal à ma
Of
santé
course it's a
mentale.
hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mais tais-toi!
I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
So, you got a problem with my pet?
No.
Bon, je vous fais des cuts parce que il y a énormément de blabla. Attends, c'est quoi?
Why horseshoes?
What do you mean?
It just seems, I don't know, quaint.
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls
Je
for
veux
teenagers,
jouer!
restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that, stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Mm-hmm. Or read a good book? Develop photos you took for yourself? Go fly fishing?
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but
Oh non,
idyllic.
c'est pas
And you
possible.
just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Never was one for crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, nobody else could really see me, understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life. I was home. I should have been happy, and I wasn't.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah, but I got home. It was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but
Where was he?
running his dad's business. Trying to win
Bon,
her heart.
eh bien, je crois qu'on va s'arrêter là. Jeu beaucoup trop conceptuel pour moi, beaucoup trop simulation pour moi. Après, peut-être que des gens trouveront leur plaisir dedans, mais
Gordon owned most of the
et encore,
property
je vous ai fait des
now,
cuts, hein, mais
including the
ça
200
parle
acres surrounding
beaucoup,
that hill.
beaucoup,
Right.
beaucoup trop
He
pour
built
moi.
that house.
How? Wait,
Peut-être qu'après, il y a
that house?
vraiment que
The
de la
very
simulation
same.
de vie à la ferme, mais
Was.
bon, là,
Why'd he build it?
c'est
I don't know.
beaucoup trop long. Donc, je
Find her
vous
what
dis à
you're
bientôt,
giving
comme
up, maybe.
d'habitude. Partagez,
So,
commentez,
what happened to the
likez si
wealthy
vous avez aimé,
Gary
bien
Gordon
sûr.
mansion?
N'hésitez pas, si
Well,
vous avez autre chose
built it one year
à me
with the
proposer, je suis ouvert à tout. Il n'y a
1966 or
pas
so, and
il n'y a pas de souci.
went inside,
Et
and
en
he
tout cas, je
just
vous dis à bientôt.
disappeared.